Well, who's ready for some Merry Little Batman? We got our first official look at the upcoming series, and even a release date from Amazon Prime. It's right around the corner, and it looks like it might actually be a good time. Now, before we dive into this story, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We want to be your place for Marvel and DC news. We upload videos daily, and we go out of our way to make sure you know the news truthfully and transparently, because that is the best way to keep you in the know. Well, earlier today, the team over at Amazon Prime shared our first little look at the upcoming holiday special for The Dark Knight entitled Merry Little Batman. Now, the upcoming animated film is about the Caped Crusader and his son Damian trying to protect their home when the villains try to break in. Now, we found out that the animated movie will make its way to Prime Video on December the 8th, so we have less than a month to wait. And along with the release date, they gave us quite a first look at the upcoming film. So let's go ahead and check out some of those pictures. Now, this art pretty much falls right in line with what we saw earlier, because we did get an early peek at this, but this is a lot better. This is pretty much what I was expecting, and clearly targeting a younger demographic than I might be part of. Now, you see a lot of variations from the comics. Damian is a bit younger and dons a little Batman suit instead of his classic Robin suit, but that does make sense because this is a Christmas story. Actually, when the director and producer Mike Roth talked to Entertainment Weekly, he gave us a good peek into all the changes they brought to Damian. He said, "Because it's a Christmas story, telling it through the eyes of a child seems apropos. Typically, Damian is a teenager who struggles with good and evil. While this was an interesting idea that was initially explored, we landed on a younger Damian. We decided to turn the clock back on Damian's petulant nature to a time when he was more innocent and wide-eyed. The idea of a teeny tiny little kid in this huge city aspiring to become Batman like his dad was such a fun starting point. It gave us the heart and comedy we were looking for and opened the window to a Gotham City Christmas we have never seen." They also went on to talk a little bit about their Joker, describing him as the perfect foe because to a little kid, he's basically a big, peevish child himself, coaxing, cunning, and apt to rapid and irrational tantrums. Now, quite honestly, like I said, I know this is not targeted towards me, but I do like the whole premise. A Home Alone-style animated movie around Damian dealing with various Batman villains. Well, quite honestly, that sounds like a lot of fun. This is also Amazon's first animated project coming from Warner Brothers since James Gunn took over the whole DC world, and I'm hopeful it's very successful. Beware the Batman should be following this up, so I'm hopeful for some news on that front soon, but I think the success of this show might dictate Amazon's enthusiasm going forward, and if you're a fan of other animated things, cough cough Young Justice, well, you probably should give this a little bit of support because it only helps our case. Now, we only have a month to wait. I am looking forward to checking it out, and I hope it lands solid because I'm a Batman fan of just about everything, and this does look like it could be a bit of fun.